Bundi, my friends. Good afternoon. So today was back day, and I need to take a shower. So I started the day with 1 hour cardio, and I'm actually quite surprised with myself because I thought my hair is weird. To be honest, I thought that I was not going to be able to, comply with doing cardio right when you get up because it's actually not an easy thing, right? You wake up, you're still, I don't know what I'm gonna do, and then you're on 5 minutes later. Because here's what I do, literally. I get up, I go to the bathroom, I brush my teeth, I do my hygiene. I take a leak, a pee, or something like that. I don't know how you say that. And then wash my hands, wash my face, and I go straight to the weight, scale. Okay, almost forgot the name. So that I know how much I weigh, and I hop on the bike that I prepared the night before, and I do 1 hour 1 hour cardio, and that's it. So obviously I'm already awake for like 10 minutes, sluggish on the bed, I need to get up, Eventually I get up, brush my teeth, pee, scale, bike. That's it. And it feels kind of bad. You go, but when it's over, that's it. Cardio done for the day. And that's actually a relief, to be honest. Because that way, I will later go to the gym. And when I get home, I didn't do that today, which is I usually get home and I take a shower, but I didn't do that. I'm actually going to do after this video. So I go to the gym, get home, and it's done, right? I will eventually introduce a few more exercises, small exercises, throughout the afternoon, so that I don't compress my full exercise in the morning. But I believe that wake up 1 hour cardio is very good, and then 3 to 4 hours later, I'm already at the gym for an hour ish session, and then I think that I should add 3 to 4 little bits of exercise until the end of the day. You know what I mean? But then, I need to work this up. So let me just quickly show you what I did. Now, one thing that I realized that, first of all, my legs are cooked. I am, and again, like I said yesterday, it was not what I did. Mostly, it was the fact that I stayed one week and a half without exercise, and then yesterday I actually pushed legs a little bit too far, considering that I was one week and a half without exercise. So today I have that feeling that when you walk, you go, not too bad, but when I get up from the chair, I go, because it hurts. But it's a good feeling. So the last time that I did back, I don't know if you saw it. The last time that I did back, I grabbed a wide bar with I don't know how you say this, but to me it's a vertical grip. It's like that. And I just did that. So pull up like this or pull down like this and row with the same bar. I try to use the same bar both for pull downs and for rows. That way I'm making the same movement or the same grip, and I only need to change one, because by changing one, I'm changing both. You know what I mean? So last time I did a wide vertical grip, and today I decided to go with a short horizontal grip. So a short bar and hands like that. So for both pull down and row. And if I'm not mistaken, I started with the pull down last time, so I started with the row this time. I'm trying to change things a little bit so that I'm not always starting the same way, or I'm not always doing exactly the same thing. That way I'm kind of, and I'm not sure if this is good, but I feel good because of this. And I think that if you are somehow feeling good in what you are doing, that beats everything else. Which is try to make something slightly different every now and then, or mostly every time. So I do go through the same 5, 6, 7, 10 exercises, but I just choose them kind of randomly how I feel and all that stuff. So I try to make a sequence, but okay, today I started with, as I've said, with a row. If I show up on the, here we go. Now, there is one thing that I want to show you, and I don't know if you can see it, but so my shoulders are going forward, and then I'm pulling back. So unlike what I used to do when I was doing the row, I'm trying to not move a lot of my body, but try to make my shoulders go all the way forward. And then when I get back, I'll put the shoulders back and I'll do the movement. So let's see if I can explain to you what I did. And I felt really good with it. So I go all the way forward with the row and I let my shoulders go forward, right? And as forward as I can go, and then my body goes, right? When I pull back, I try to first do a little nudge with the body, right? And then pull the shoulders back and then pull it back. And I keep my shoulders like that. Then I'll let go slowly. And when I get to this area, my shoulders go after and then my body goes. Now, what did I feel? When you do that, so when you are from here to here with your shoulders back, I felt my, what was it I feeling? I felt my lats kind of working. You know what I mean? So this area here, you can see it, this area here, working. But as soon as your shoulders go, I felt it up here. So in this case, because the way I used to make this exercise was, I would go forward with my body, shoulders kind of the same place, right? And then I would pull with my body, and then I would bring the weight here, and then I would go there. And I felt it in my lats, basically. By doing this way, so I'm basically doing not two types of movement, but I'm affecting two areas of the back, which is when the shoulders are back. So the shoulders are back when you're pulling and letting go. The lats are working, but when your shoulders relax and you go forward, it's the upper back that works. Now, don't take my word for this, right? I felt it like that. And it felt really good because I really felt from shoulders to there, upper back working, from shoulders like here to back, lats working. You know what I mean? Or lats, or this area in the back. I don't know the names of the things. But if you're not doing that, just give it a try and see how it works for you. Because I was kind of stiff. Body forward, then back. Body forward, then back. And I felt it on my back. But moving the shoulders back and forth, it made a difference. Now, I'm not sure if it's not hurting anything else, tendons or whatever, but I did not feel it. So, yeah. Then I moved to the pull down with the same bar. And I have something to say about that. So, let me see if I can show you. Okay, I don't think you're going to be able to see it. So this is what I was doing. Right? Let's see if it focuses. There you go. See the bar? Short bar. Now, you know what's my biggest issue with this exercise? It's not the weight. It's not moving the weight. It's the grip. Because by the end of this exercise, my forearms were really hurting. They were burning. Because I don't know, the way I'm gripping, because I'm not doing, I don't know, the grip was my problem with this exercise. I had a lower weight than I usually have when I'm doing certain pull downs. Because I started with 40 kilograms. And I went, okay, I'm gonna bump this up to 50, right? But then after the first set, right in the last 2 or 3 repetitions, I felt my hands going a little bit weak, and I went, "Oh, peraí, this might not be it might not be all that great." Second set, third set, and by the fourth set, on the third and fourth set, I actually had to stop around 9 rep at the 9th rep because I was going to let go the weight. I was not able to hold it because of the grip, not because I could still do the pull down, but my hands were going to let go the weight. So I just had to let it go, go up, rest for a few seconds, and then pick it up again. So I do have straps somewhere, but I think I made a bad purchase with my straps because they are too thick. I actually thought that thick straps would be good, for grappling, but they're not. I think if you have a thinner strap, it interferes less with their grip. You know what I mean? I said grip. And that was it. Next, I moved on to one of my favorite back exercises, which is the lat prayers. And one of the reasons why I love this exercise is the fact that it really triggers my back. Now, I'm not at 90 degrees. See that? I'm not parallel to the ground, but I believe I am much lower than what I usually am. And there is a big difference between being a little bit, inclined or more. And the difference is by being this low as I am, right? Can you see it? I'm not exactly 90 degrees, and I'm going up and up as time goes by, but I used to be much higher. And the difference is by doing the exercise like this, so the back even lower, I felt it much more on my in my middle area of the back than the lats. Because when I did that, I used to feel it on my upper area of the back. By being more bent, I felt it myself, so you might feel it differently, on the middle of the back. So it looked like I was making much more effort through the middle of the back. You know what I mean? I was working that area much more. And it felt great. And then I decided not to push my luck too much because I'm still a bit sore from my last back day. And I felt it today. Not in a problematic way, but I felt it. So I decided to stick with three exercises, and then I moved to biceps. I only did one bicep exercise, but this bicep exercise was really, really good. And I unfortunately recorded it upside down, so I will not be able to show you guys properly. Because my phone is going to rotate it. But can I do this? Probably not. No. So let's see if I can do it like that. Okay, so you see that? So basically I'm using a cable machine to do biceps. And the good thing about this is that when I can stretch my biceps there. See? When the cable stretches, your bicep stretches. You stay there for a little while, not fully stretched, but holding it on and then pull it back. It burns. This exercise really burns your biceps, which is very good. That's what you want. And the reason I only did one was because I got cooked. My biceps were really hurt. Sore. No, not sore. They were tired. I really felt them tired after that exercise. I went, okay, I'm going to leave it be, and let's continue on another day. Now, today I was supposed to do a rest day, okay? Because I'm still in that zone where I want to do 6 days of exercise, 1 day of rest. I will try to eventually move on to do a rest day if I feel that I need it, instead of once every 6 days, right? The reason for that is tomorrow it's going to be very complicated for me to go to the gym. So I decided to switch it up. So I went today so that I will not go tomorrow. Okay. Actually, on YouTube, there will be no pause on the videos because unfortunately I was not able to put a video like 2 days ago. So I am with 2 days in difference of videos. So I am currently, so today is currently Friday. You will most likely only see this on Sunday. So that's the difference. And finally, let me just show you my, okay, you can probably not see it all that much, but yesterday, let's see if I can show you. So yesterday, I actually overcame with my calories by 100. So my intake would be 2,400, and because I finished the protein ice cream that I had, I underestimated the amount of ice cream that I had, and I thought, so I had enough for, I don't know, 70 grams or something like that. And I went, okay, I think this has about 100 grams. So I'm going to be, I'm overflowing my calories by 30 grams of this ice cream. It happened that the ice cream had like 120 something, almost 130. So that caused me to overflow my calories for the day to 100 instead of being like 70 or 60. Not that much of a difference. Actually, I have already set my daily calories for today, or my meals of the day for today already, including dinner. And as you can see, my average intake is now 2389. Okay, that means that I am below. So for the average of this week, I am below my 2,400 calorie limit. So this is one of the major advantages of noting down exactly what you eat. I know that I have slipped a couple of times, but I have also I have also stayed below in 3 of those days. So on average, my intake is slightly lower than what I want. Not too much, that's a problem. Not too much lower, not too much higher. So it is gravitating in a good area, which is, so to speak, like 100 calories or above or down. So I think if you try to go for an average of 2,400 calories, I think you can have like between 23 to 2,600. You know what I mean? I think your body will be able to sustain that little difference in calories, or probably 50 or something like that. But since I am actually thinking about increasing the amount of calories that I'm taking to 2,500, it's not a big deal. But again, my purpose is to have an average of 2,400 through the week. That's what I'm trying to achieve. Today, I'm actually going to eat a lasagna, but that's on my meals. So even with the lasagna, now I think I'm going to be a little bit lower than what I should on my protein. I am going to miss 15 grams of protein. You probably can't see. I'm going to miss around 15 grams of protein. See down there, proteins 144.56. Now I should have around 160-ish grams of protein. But if I go to another day, I sometimes go up to 180 grams of protein. Just because I don't make an effort to going that high. It's just the way I eat things, right? I eat chicken, and chicken has a lot of protein. So if I go on my If I go on, oh, it doesn't have an average. Huh, that's interesting. It doesn't have an average of calories, unfortunately, for on grams of, or does it? Let's see. Macro. No, it doesn't have an average. No, it's an unfortunate. But it basically says, okay, we have something. So I indicated on the application, I don't know if it's going to focus. It's not going to focus. Okay, I'm going to read it to you. So, according to my calculations, my purpose is to have 28%. So, on my daily calories intake, it should be 28% fat, 27% protein. I think it's basically the same thing. The calculation is wrong, but it's 27, 27 or 28, 28, 28, kind of the same thing. And 45% carbohydrates. So I matched the carbohydrates. So carbohydrates are, for my average of this week, is actually at 45%. So I managed to make that. My fat intake is actually lower. So instead of having 28%, I'm actually having 25%. And interesting enough, protein is up to 30% instead of 27%. So according to my weekly average, or these 5 days average, I am actually consuming more protein than what I have, scheduled for, which, in my perspective, it's not a problem. You can't go too high. I don't think there's actually a problem with that. But the problem is, if you have your fat intake too low, you might get issues with that. So, but instead of 28, it's 25, not that bad. Instead of proteins, instead of 27, it's 30, not all that bad. So I believe that on average, I am in a good spot. So today's protein intake, 144 or 145, so to speak, is actually nice. Not phenomenal, but nice. If I go to yesterday, probably instead of 160, my calorie intake was like 180. So I consumed an extra 20 grams of protein. Today I consumed less, 15 grams of protein. So something like that. Guys, it's been, 22 minutes. That's it. So on YouTube, you're going to have a new video tomorrow still. But tomorrow it will be rest day for me. So that's it, guys. Thank you very much. And as always, I hope to see you all tomorrow. Cheers.